even know where to begin. Make sure you guys like the video and you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. And comment below where you're watching from. But like, I'm losing it, man. Like, I'm seriously like at my end. Like, I am seriously at my end for right now, because it's like people, right? People say they love the truth. People say that they want the truth. People say to be bold. People say X, Y, and Z. People say all of these things. But yet, when somebody like me comes along, right? I do not hold back. I say what I say, and I mean what I say. But when I say something, people don't like it. I say it exactly how it needs to be said, and the people who are supposed to be for the truth and on the side of truth hate how it's said. Like, people hate it. And it's just really like, I don't even know. I honestly don't even know what to say anymore, because like, I'm at my end on Facebook. I'm completely at my end. Completely at my end. 100% at my end on, like, I don't even know. I didn't even want to, like, I wanted to go live today. I was looking forward to going live today. I was completely looking forward to going live. But at this point, I don't even want to go live this weekend. I don't even want to go live the rest of the night. I just want to take a break completely and come back Monday or Tuesday. Like, I don't even know. Like, I just honestly do not know. Because it's like, what really gets to me, what really gets to me is when people say that they love the truth. When people say that they're for the truth. Hate it when somebody like me tells the truth. Because I'm going to tell the truth completely 100%, and I will have no filter saying it. I won't sugarcoat it. I'll just say it exactly how it is and how it needs to be presented. Like, what I hate is people try to gatekeep the truth. Like, people will allow everyone else to tell the truth, but in my circle, when it comes to me telling the truth, I can't say it. What's up, Jay? What's up? It's like when I go to tell the truth, people hate it. Because I had a whole live stream planned for tonight. I had a whole live stream planned for tonight. What's up, Crippa? Like, I had a whole live stream planned out, but the issue is, like, I'm just going through so much right now. Like, I'm going through so much where I couldn't even focus on what I had planned for tonight. I can't even focus on it because apparently people hate hearing the truth on my page on Facebook. I can't share the truth on Facebook because the people that's supposed to be for the truth absolutely hate it. And then when I speak the truth, then they want to say that I'm arrogant. They want to say that I'm prideful. They want to say all types of stuff about me. What's up, Jay? They want to say all types of stuff and get mad at me. They want to block me, unfriend me, and all these other things because I speak the truth. And then I get told, you're not supposed to post that on Facebook. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. But yet, I be seeing these same types of people do those very same things. What's up, Isaac? What's up? You're like, I see these very same people do the same exact stuff. But then, another thing that I noticed is I had a day one homie. I had a day one homie, right? Like, this person was cool with me. Like, I thought we was cool with one another. We did, like, we hung, like, we video called a lot. We texted a lot. We did a lot of stuff together, right? And he would video call me, and we was bros. And then I started noticing patterns. I started noticing things within the circle, within our friendship circle. His friends would do something wrong. They would say something off I would say something about it, then they would feel some type of way, and then I would get rebuked by them and my homie, and then when I would post about it, then he would get mad, and it was just nothing but chaos. And I'm like, I can't go to you about it because you say, oh, well, I'll talk to them, but nothing got done. And then when we would do live streams together, all of the people that hated me, they would go to him about it and cause all kinds of trouble behind closed doors. They would backdoor me, but then I'm like, you know what? They couldn't even handle it if I began to front door them. Because, like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. Am just stoned, or this tale all very vague? I'm getting to the, this is all adding up to what's happening. So, it's just so much started happening. I've seen so much. I've seen death. I've seen murder. I've seen all of this stuff. I've seen so much in my life where I just don't care. I have no regrets. If I see something off, if I see something wrong, I'm going to call it out. If the truth needs to be said, I'm going to say it. And I don't fear repercussions. I have zero fear of repercussions. I don't care what would happen to me. I honestly do not care, based off of everything that I have witnessed in my life. Mind you, I'm 26, almost 27, and I've seen a lot of this stuff since then, since I was in my teens, in the middle of my teens, 16, 17 years old, all the way up to even now. And so I'm used to seeing death, murder, and all of that stuff. And where now it's when I call the truth out, the people who's supposed to be for the truth absolutely hate it. My birthday's July 28th. What's up? What's up, Richard? It's I'm trying to find the right words to say. I'm really trying to find the right words to say. It's I can't breathe. I just cannot breathe because I can't even focus on even a live stream. I can't even focus on even a live stream right now because of everything that had happened. Because people, they want to treat you. They feel like they can treat you some type of way, right? People feel like they can treat you some type of way. But then when you have no chill, and you're known to have no chill, and you decide to speak up and speak out about something, then you become the bad person. Then you become the bad guy. You see the signs, you see the patterns, you understand simple psychology and all of that. You see signs, you see patterns, you call it out, but then you're made to be the bad guy. They put you in a box and they tell you you can't say this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, because you're basically a threat. You're basically a threat. And that's what I've been going through for the past year and a half. Is people hate it when I speak the truth. I feel like I'm like a Timu Cat Williams. I feel like a Timu Cat Williams, because Cat Williams will tell the truth 100% regardless of the repercussions. He has no chill. He has no filter. He will tell you exactly how it is. And that's exactly how I am. And so I made a little post last night about it, right? I made a little post. I don't know if the people on here, I doubt very many of you or any of you know these people that I made a post about, sorry. But one person, I was live here a little bit ago, right? And there was somebody on here that was cool with basically my enemies, right? That's one thing I'm not, I don't rock with. If somebody I'm cool with, right? They're friends with somebody else who is basically my enemy, nah, I can't do that. I can't rock it with somebody, kick it with you because you kick it with them. I just can't do that, because no matter what I say, the stuff that I say or do, that person is going to report it back to that person that don't even like me to begin with. Plus, how do I know that this person that I'm cool with that's also cool with this other person that don't like me, that I don't like? How do I know that that person ain't just a middleman that's just going to snake me out? I've been through that, been there, done that. I can't do it no more. But people will say that's childish, but they don't realize the simple fact is that middleman can be super dangerous and they can take you out. because I used to be that way. I used to be. See, I don't talk about people behind their backs. Like, I will say it straight to their face. And in fact, I have said it straight to their face. Like, I said it straight to their face. Like, I don't care. Like, I will say it to their face. And if they still don't listen, I'll just call it out. I'll post it. I'll put it out there. Like, I don't care. Like the thing about middlemen is, like, I used to be a middleman. I used to be a middleman. I used to set people up. I used to do all of this. I used to act cool with somebody who I didn't like, who the other person didn't like, but I acted cool with them so I can basically set them up. So I can basically do X, Y, and Z. I can get information out of them to use it against them, to give it to the person who didn't like them so that person can slide on them. And so it's just so much, like, I don't even know. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Like, I literally feel like I'm losing my mind. I try to let it go. My homies say let it go. I try to let it go. I try to move forward. But then at the same time, it just feels so hard to move forward when the people that's supposed to be your homies, when the people that's supposed to, like, be there for you and everything like that, even at your lowest times. Like, I try not to put way too much on it. It's just, okay, some of these friends, right? Some of these people who I call my friends, some of these people who I'm talking about were there at literally the lowest points in my life. Like, I should have taken a step back. Like, I should have taken a step back and not even have been friends with them at all. You know what? I'm going to take accountability right here. I'm going to say this. It's my fault as well, because I should have known from the very start. I should have known from the very start that this ain't my crew. It ain't my crew. Exactly. I know. Like, I try not to dwell on it. I try not to dwell on it, but it's just, yeah, you know what? You're right. Like, you're right, man. You're right, bro. You're right. You know what? Like, I had something planned tonight. I had something planned. The chat's open about whatever. I forgot. I was talking about it, like, what, a few days ago. Like, I saw how Gideon, what is my usual content? I usually just preach and teach on here. I usually preach and teach, like, during the day, like in the morning times, in the afternoons. But I started opening up and expanding where, like, when I'm at work in the evenings, I will live stream at work and just chat. Like, just chat. That's what I usually do. Is if I'm not preaching or teaching on here, then I'm just chilling with you guys, chilling with the chat and all of that. Just having conversations. That's what I usually do. But one thing that I am happy about and glad about is that Gideon finally cut ties with Alex Rosen. That's one thing that I'm glad about, because Alex Rosen had been racist towards Gideon the whole time that they were cool with each other. And Gideon had known about it. But then he still kept working with him. But then with the Chud, the builder situation, after Chud got arrested for what he did for shooting a black person, then Alex Rosen donated, what, $10,000 to $100,000 to Chud the builder, instead of helping out a family who's been victimized or whatever the case may be. Donated to a racist person whose content is all based upon racism. Gideon said, you know, I have to cut ties here. I have to move on. And I'm glad that Gideon made that decision to do that. But you're right. It's just like, you're right. You're so right. But it's just, I'm glad that Gideon cut ties. It's just, I'm glad Gideon cut ties with Alex Rosen based off of that situation. But I keep reading your chat, and man, it's so hard. Like, it is so hard because it is still so recent. but I'm gonna try my hardest. Like I'm just gonna try my hardest. But yeah, that's my usual content. I usually just preach and teach on here. I've been trying to figure out exactly when to go live now, because my work schedule's been versatile, because I don't just live stream on here. I do have a full-time job as well. So, but my full-time job, the schedule is so versatile. I may be working 9 till 3 in the morning Central Standard Time, or I'm working from 3 to 11 Central Standard Time PM. So my schedule is super versatile at work. So it's kind of hard for me to set like a set in stone schedule to go live. I mean, hey, like, you're not the first person I ran into like that. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. You're all cool. I welcome all people here regardless of what they believe. So yeah, like my schedule, I want a set schedule to live stream, but the thing is, with my work schedule, I could be called in at work anytime. Because say, for example, I have set to go live at 3 in the afternoon. But then when I go live at 3 in the afternoon, my boss calls me in and I got to go to work. So, but I have a super chill boss where my boss don't care if I live stream at work. Because if you look at my playlist on my channel, I have went live at my job. In fact, when was it? I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday or no, it was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I brought my whole setup. I brought my stand and everything to work with me so I can live stream. I was thinking about bringing my microphone as well, but I thought that's too much. I'm not going to bring my microphone, but I'm just going to bring my my stand, my other stand, my really big and tall one, and bring that there and set all that stuff up at work. And then my boss walks in. My boss seen it, and he's like, what was it? He's like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I work and I live stream, right? And he's like, oh, okay, yeah. You know, he's like, I told him, I don't know the company's policy about having, you know, about live streaming at work, but, you know, I made sure it's not showing any of the names or anything important where, you know, company could see it. So he like, I don't even know the policies either. So what I would do next time is not bring in that big stand, but you can still go live. And I thought, bet, thank you so much. And so now I'm able to go live at work. And when I go live at work, it's just like this. It's just chilling and working, chilling and working. That's all it is. I just chill on here. Mossad. No, I'm not Mossad. I don't work with Mossad. So I just stream at work. I just work and stream and just chill and chat. Because I just sort car parts for brand new cars. Like brand new BMWs, brand new Toyotas. I sort gas pedals for brand new Toyotas. Yes, I am, Melinda. I am. I gave my life to Christ back in July of 2018. I stream at work. I forgot. No, I got ADHD, so I'm all over the place. So I sort car parts for BMW, Toyota, GM, and different other car brands for their new cars. That's what's up, Melinda. That's what's up. That's what's up. God bless you. Oh, I forgot to say it. I don't know if I said it, but make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you can be reminded every time that I go live, every time that I drop a short, and every time that I drop a video or whatever else I didn't say. But you guys already know. Because like I said earlier, my work schedule is so versatile where it's hard for me to have a set in stone live stream time. Because if I could have a set in stone live streaming times, that would be great. That would be perfect. Because it will help you guys be in the know, which is also why I say hit that bell notification so you can be reminded every time that I do go live. Because I make posts about when I go live, when I have to cancel a live stream, and when I have to update it, like I did this morning. Because I had set a live stream in Stone for 6 in the morning, but I woke up at 4 something because I was up late. I had planned staying up 24 full hours or so till 6 in the morning going live, then staying up till 2 to 3 in the afternoon because I had a haircut appointment today at my barber shop, my homie shop. And so actually I want to ask this question. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. There we go. Perfect. So the question that YouTube gave me is, do you rehearse conversations? Do you rehearse conversations, especially say around new people that you don't know, that you haven't met before and that you haven't talked to yet? Do you rehearse conversations? So like the thing is you know what, dog? Like, you are so right, bro. Corey, you're so right, man. I'm still thinking, bro, about what you told me. I'm still thinking about it. And so it's just like I preach and teach on here. Like, I was wanting to go live in the Bible study about in 1 John chapter 3 and finishing that up tonight, this morning, so I can go into chapter 4 Monday. But then I woke up at like 4 something in the morning and thought I still needed to spend quality time with the Lord before I do anything, especially a live stream. So I got up at 4 and then I realized, no, wait, I fell back asleep again and woke up at like at 9 something. And then I realized Facebook was down because I did not know Facebook down was at that time. Let me take that back. Let me reword it. I woke up and was having issues on Facebook because I was trying to add a video to my story, but it was having issues. Then I was trying to take stuff off of my story and I kept having issues. So I thought maybe I just need to clear the cache and clear the data and then try it again. That still didn't work, still nothing. So I deleted the app off my phone, reinstalled it, but then it completely logged me out of Facebook where I did not remember my password. Then to get back onto Facebook to get help in changing the password to one that I would remember and would write down, because I am getting older where I do need to start writing that stuff down now. It was going to have me do it on WhatsApp. So I had to re-download WhatsApp all over again, and when I did that, then I kept having issues with WhatsApp. It wouldn't let me in, and it kept saying try again in a minute. A minute came, I kept trying again, and it kept giving me that same message. And then I realized, wait, I looked at the bottom, it said WhatsApp by Meta. Meta owns WhatsApp. I thought, great, maybe WhatsApp is down too. I don't know what's going on. And so I called a childhood friend of mine and I asked her, I'm like, hey, like, can you help me get on Facebook? Like, what's going on with Facebook? Is it down? She said, yes, it's down all over the world. I'm like, dang, man, like, dang. And I thought it was just me. I thought it was just something that I did that caused me not to be on Facebook. And turned out that wasn't the case. It was just the servers were down again. How many of you guys remember, how many guys do you, sorry, I can't speak tonight. How many of you remember when the Facebook servers were down the last time, 2+ years ago? How many of you remember the last time that the Facebook servers, the whole Meta servers were down, completely? Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp. How many of you remember that from 2 or 3 years ago? Because I remember that day. I'm like, great. That's when I realized I needed to get my friends' phone numbers on Facebook just in case that happens again where we can't get on, because there's actually coming a time a day coming when they're going to do that. They're actually going to take it down where you can't get back on. Because whether you believe it or not, we're living in the end times. Like, we're literally living in the end times. Like the last days, the days that Jesus talked about, we're living in those days. Because we're already seeing parts of Revelation already come to pass in this day and age. For example, the great river Euphrates, right? The Euphrates River was one of the first 4 rivers created by God when he created the world. And it was also one of the first 4 rivers that ran through the Garden of Eden. And back in 2022, 2023, the great river Euphrates dried up and it started to dry up and dried up. How many of you remember in the chat when the Euphrates River started to dry up completely? Like, how many of you remember when the Euphrates River started to dry up? And when people started hearing chains rattling, they started to hear chains rattling and screams and growls and different sounds in, like, the pits inside the Euphrates River, like in caves that have not, like, never, like, people have not habitated because it's been underwater ever since the creation of the world. How many of you guys remember this? It was all over social media. It was all over YouTube, all over online, on Google, everywhere. Back in like 2023. No, it was 2022. Yeah, it was 2022 because I was in a different house at that time when I was seeing stuff about it. How many of you guys remember that? What's up with you guys, chat? Where are you guys watching from? Where are you guys watching from tonight? And how was your guys' day? How was your guys' day today? Where are you watching from? What's up, chat? Where are you guys watching from? How was your day today? What's on your mind? What is on your mind today? What's on your mind? Don't be afraid to comment below what's on your mind. We can talk about it. I'm just hanging out with you guys. I'm just hanging out with you guys tonight. Just hanging out with you guys. I'm trying to find it. What's up, chat? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to find it here. Let me find it. I have my iPad on hand because my iPad spazzes out on me, and I'm not about to deal with that. I dropped my iPad way too many times. Like, I mainly use my iPad for an alarm clock because I can't really use it for anything else. Actually, I want to do a different question by YouTube. I didn't really like that one too much. T, E, F, G. C. It's not in there. I can't find it there. Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? I should have looked through here. What's up with you guys? If you guys got any questions, feel free to comment them below, and I'll answer any questions that you guys may have. I'm going old school right now. I ain't using no device to figure this out. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's not even in here. How is it not in here? It's not even in there. I may have to get my iPad. Dang, I can't find it in neither of these. Let me see if I gotta go get the iPad. This is 214. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Hold on. I can't find it here. Hold on real quick. I had no other choice but to get the iPad. No other choice. Hopefully it does not spaz out on me. Because I cannot stand, like, it's so irritating. Okay, where am I? Come on. What's up, Chad? What's up with you guys? Okay. Okay, I found it. Let's see. Okay, so how many of you guys remember? It was on the news, I believe. It was back in like 2022, 2023 when the Euphrates River started to dry up and people were hearing sounds coming from inside the Euphrates River, caves that were underneath the Euphrates River that looked man-made, that they heard chains rattling and they heard beings moving around because of the chains were rattling, and they heard screams, they heard different growlings. How many of you guys remember that? Comment below in the chat if you do. And because in Revelation chapter 9 verse 15 it says, the sixth angel sounded his trumpet, and I heard a voice coming from the four horns of the golden altar that is before God. It said to the sixth angel who had the trumpet, release the four angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates. And verse 15, and the four angels who have been kept ready for this very hour and day and month and year were released to kill a third of mankind. So it said that there were 4 angels underneath the Euphrates. They were bound at the great Euphrates River. 4. It said there was 4 angels bound at the great Euphrates River. So Revelation 9 is already coming to pass. It's already coming to pass. Because people have already heard the sounds coming from the Euphrates River. They already heard the growls. They already heard the chains rattling. It hasn't completely dried up whatsoever. It has not completely dried up, but it has declined so much. Like they already, like, it's not fully dry yet, but like I said, they already seen this verse come to pass in Revelation chapter 9. It's already came to pass. People already, it's coming to pass. People, again, already heard the sounds coming from inside the Euphrates River. December 28, 2022, like I said, back in 2022, 2023 was when people started hearing these sounds. Like I said, remember earlier I said 2022, 2023 was when this really began to become really popular, was when people started hearing sounds coming from the Euphrates River. They were hearing chains rattling. They was hearing all of these things coming from inside of the Euphrates River, which then therefore again confirms that the Bible is true. It confirms Revelation chapter 9 verses 11 through 15, where it talks about how there are 4 angels that are chained at the great Euphrates River. And what is happening? The Euphrates River is currently drying up rapidly. And also on top of that, people are hearing sounds coming from the Euphrates River. Screams, chains rattling, all of this stuff, which therefore again confirms that the Bible is true and the Bible is real. Like, it just confirms it. If you have any questions about the Bible, comment them below, and I will answer those questions to the best of my ability. I will answer the questions. If you have any questions about the Bible, again, I'm willing to do a Q&A. I'm willing to talk about that stuff with you. I'm willing to do it. You can comment your questions below, and I will answer it for you. It's just like when people say that the Bible isn't real, right? When people say that Christianity is not real, I was reminded Wednesday, I was reminded of a story in the Bible, like a story in the Bible in Acts, where Gamaliel or whatever, he said how if this is not of God, it will pass away. Like, if this is not of God, it's going to die out. Come on. Again, it's not even working for me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see here. Get this to work. Okay, so in Acts, a lot of people want to discredit the Bible, right? A lot of people want to discredit the Word of God in Christianity, saying it's not real, it's not true, despite the miracles, despite all the signs and wonders. It's too bright. Despite all of this, right? So, despite everything, the very existence that they have, the very breath that they have. So, it says in verse 34 of Acts 5, it says, "But a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a teacher of the law who was honored by all the people, stood up in the Sanhedrin in order that the men be put outside for a little while. Then he addressed the Sanhedrin, 'Men of Israel, consider carefully what you intend to do to these men. Some time ago, Theudas appeared, claiming to be somebody, and about 400 men rallied to him. He was killed, all his followers were dispersed, and it all came to nothing. After him, Judas the Galilean appeared in the days of the census and led a band of people in revolt. He too was killed, and all his followers were scattered. Therefore, in this present case, I advise you, leave these men alone, let them go. For if their purpose or activity is of human origin, it will fail. But if," verse 39 says, "But if it is from God, you will not be able to stop these men. You will only find yourselves fighting against God." So, like, what led up to Gamaliel saying this is the Peter and them were preaching in the name of Jesus, and like publicly, and the religious folk, the Sanhedrin and the Pharisees and the Sadducees hated this. And so they're like, you know what, we're going to stop this. But Gamaliel said, guys, don't stop this, because if this really is of God, it will continue. If it's of God, it cannot be stopped. And to this day, ever since this was spoken, it has still been thriving. It's been growing. It's been growing. Ever since then, Christianity has been growing. This is tweaking out on me. YouTube, like, just please. What questions do you guys have about the Bible? or Christianity or Jesus or whatever in regards to Christianity. I would love to answer those questions for you and help you in your understanding, whether you are an atheist, whether you are a Christian or not. I would love to answer the questions for you. What questions do you guys have? Make sure you guys like the video, you guys subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell notification.